speaker, Valerie J Ritchie, and we are thrilled to welcome her to the stage. She is known as the Crone Goddess, a beacon of light for women in midlife and a champion of Crone wisdom. As an advocate, mentor, and speaker, Valerie's dedication to empowering midlife women to place themselves first, embrace their wisdom, and live with unabashed joy is truly inspiring. This talk, like all of her talks, not only enlightens, but provides tangible strategies for profound personal growth. Prepare to be transformed. Welcome, Valerie.
Thank you, Nancy. Midlife. What does that mean to you? Does it bring excitement, anticipation for new adventures, or does it stir up fears and uncertainty about what lies ahead? Consider this. 61% of women globally express a keen desire for new interests and passions as they enter midlife. Yet, nearly half, 48%, feel fear and self-doubt about what lies ahead. Why is this? Why do so many of us feel trapped between aspiration and apprehension? My own midlife journey mirrors a dichotomy of this. At 42, engaged, eager to start a family, I felt my own fears about fertility and the future. So I decided to seek out clarity and guidance from my doctor. And the result was, you're postmenopausal. Postmenopausal. Not peri, not meno, but post. And as she continued to suggest alternatives like fostering, adoption, all I could do was hear the words in my head. No children. Well, I left the doctors with tears streaming down my face. I don't know how I got home. I drove, but it was a blur. But every teardrop that hit my cheek was a reminder of the vision that I held was closed. And this was grief, not just grief from not having children or the opportunity, but it was grief about this version of myself that I thought that I would be. Can you imagine how I felt? I'm sure a lot of you have felt or have been in that situation before. So moving on in what I'd call the solitude of grief, a transformation began. A wise woman said to me, appreciate what you do have. I didn't want to appreciate it. I wanted to wallow in my own self-pity, and I did. I was in a dark place. But where there's darkness, there is life, light. So I had to look at my own story and think, I've got to change it. It was a case of change my story, change my life. It took one small step at a time, starting from getting out of bed, realizing that I was loved, and being the mother for my husband wasn't part of who he saw in me. This period of introspection led to a powerful realization. Midlife wasn't just about loss and decline. It was ripe with potential and power. Now, this revelation was my introduction to the Crone Goddess. And you might think, who is this Crone Goddess? It's not that woman that we see in folklore, the old hag. She is wise, revered, and powerful. an embodiment of all the experience, the wisdom, and the resilience I found within myself. And there's that key word again, resilience. Embracing her was not about accepting age. It was about celebrating the accumulation of life's wisdom and harnessing it as our strength. So when we consider why so many of us feel held back at midlife, it's crucial to recognize the power of transformation. At this particular time in our lives, when we can achieve so much more than what we actually think. It's about challenging our fears, embracing our inner crone goddess, and stepping boldly into the roles we choose for ourselves. So I'd like you to join me a little bit further and maybe explore these themes. You can grab a copy of my gratitude journaling sprint challenge and see over the next 7 days how we can define what midlife means to us. It's about changing your story, change your life. It's not just a mantra, it's a promise. Midlife can be the most powerful, transformative time of your life. It's about whether we choose to embrace it fully. I'm Valerie, your guide on this transformative journey, inviting you to discover the Crone goddess within you. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's hear it for Rhonda Freed. Oh my goodness.
No, let's hear for Valerie.
I'm sorry, Valerie Ritchie. Forgive me. I was so riveted. I lost my space. Let's hear it for Valerie Ritchie, and I'm going to put you back up on the screen. Let's hear it for Valerie Ritchie.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Crone goddesses unite.
Yes, yes. You have completely transformed for me that term crone, because I did not have a good association with it until you shared with me that it's power, it's being revered, it's wisdom. Thank you for shining your light, for sharing your heart, and stepping into your crown wisdom to guide us all in the process.
My pleasure, Nancy. Thank you.
Amazing, amazing. And be sure to grab her gratitude sprint, which is fun in creating that transformation for yourselves. Well done. Thank you, Valerie.